Hello YouTube, this is Metaljedipirate and we are back today for another video. This time we are doing the Lord of the Rings and Hobbit extended trilogy marathon. Yes, you heard that right, the extended trilogy of both Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. And we are doing it back to back in one sitting. It'll be me and my friend Josh and Ozzy the cat, and this is what happened. So roll those credits. I said on the intro that I would be spending time with my friend Josh, and this is my friend Josh. And the only absent person from the room is the cat. Who's in the bedroom?
Ah.
We will be starting in a minute. Are you ready for your approximately 22 hours of non-stop Middle-earth?
I am indeed.
Good. So our time starts now. So it begins. Are you finding your first 52 odd minutes into the film so far?
A lot of walking. And running. And cat. But enjoyable so far. There you go. We are halfway through.
Halfway through the Fellowship of the Ring, how do you feel? You're like an hour 42 in.
Feel good. But it's only just begun.
Kat, how do you feel? Not even looking.
Don't give no shits.
Here we go. Disc 2.
Getting into it now.
Are you?
Mm-hmm.
You're only 2 hours and 9 minutes in.
Only like 18 more hours to go.
Get back! They want to go now!
This is one of the bits coming up where they start jumping across stuff, and it's the most awesome line ever in one of the films.
Not the beard!
Not the beard! That moment happened at approximately 2 hours and 20 minutes in. What did you say your explanation for this part was?
This is where Gandalf takes all the XP for himself, but doesn't tell them.
Are you surprised about Sean Bean dying in this film?
No.
What makes you say that?
Someone had to die.
And it had to be him.
Yes. No, I already knew he was going to die anyway.
Sorry, ain't got time for credits. Out goes one. In goes the other. We're one film down and we are 3 hours and 16 minutes in. We're just about to get some food, start the two towers, and we'll see how it goes, shall we? Let's see how it goes. Right, here we go. Two towers, disc one.
Taking the hobbits to Isengard.
God. What did you say?
They're taking the hobbits to Isengard.
Pushing 4.5 hours. The story continues. Is that your phone or is that mine?
Mine.
5 hours in. 5 hours and 4 minutes. Five hours in and you've resorted to stretching.
Yes, after being sat down for like 3 hours.
How do your muscles feel now? Now they're all stretched and ready to sit back down and do fuck all for the next 3 hours.
They feel ready.
This is a good sword. Harry, son of hunger. There is always hope.
Would you say that's a good sword?
This is a good sword.
So we are now hitting literally the 6 hour mark, and the Battle of Helm's Deep is about to begin, which is going to be fucking awesome because the extended editions always seem to make things better. And yeah, we're about possibly, I think, just over a quarter of the way through. I'm feeling fine. Would you say that you feel fine?
Indeed. I feel very good.
Jolly good.
He's like, oops.
So it begins.
He's taking the hobbits to Isengard.
We've just finished the two towers. Just literally about to put on Return of the King Part 1. And we are 6 hours 49 in. So we're not even anywhere near like 1/3 of the way through yet. Very nearly. Very nearly. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Let's do this! No, because it's the Eye of Sauron himself.
2 hours later.
Nearly 9 hours.
Fall into the nothingness that awaits you and your master.
Do you not know death when you see it, old man? This is my power.
What are you waiting for? Just let it go!
So we are 10 hours and 21 minutes in. The ring has just been destroyed, and this film is approximately 4 hours long. And we've still got about another half hour to go.
Lord of the Rings 4. Do you reckon they'll do anything more Lord of the Rings?
You're doing a TV series.
Oh, of course, yeah.
10 hours and 45 minutes.
Exact. Oh.
Right. We don't do credits. We ain't got time for credits.
Oi, pussy.
So, we have just finished Lord of the Rings, and it is 10 hours in, 47 minutes. We now have The Hobbit to contend to, which is approximately another 9 hours. How do you feel about this, Josh?
I'm ready.
Well, I hope you are, because we ain't going to get to sleep till about 5 o'clock in the morning, so there you go. And it's also time for some pizza, so we're going to put some pizza on. So at this point, I don't actually feel that tired.
No, not really.
It's been 12 hours. Give it another 6. Probably about halfway through maybe the other one.
I reckon saying
The next
come
one.
to the end of the small.
Yeah, end of Smaug, I think we'll be feeling it. but we'll find out. We will definitely find out.
The Valley of Inlandis. In the common tongue, it's known by another name.
Written down.
Here lies the last holy house east of the sea.
So we are 12.5 hours in, near enough, and all is going well so far. I don't feel tired. As far as I know, Josh doesn't feel tired, and the cat's just being the cat.
Who do you mean Mortal Kombat? Fight! Finish her! Fatality.
Whose house?
14 hours and 13 minutes in, and we are 35 minutes into the Desolation of Smaug, and we are still not tired, right?
Nope.
Still not tired. I don't know how this is possible, but it is. It is what it is, and if you know, you know. That's what we've come to. That if you know, you know.
Hold your breath.
Hold my breath.
You mark my words, that troublemaking bargeman is behind all this. No one else would have the...
Bollocks, sire. Ram and goat sautéed in a lovely little mushroom gravy. In an ideal world, sire, we're resting.
"15 hours and 10 minutes in. Part 2 of the Desolation of Smaug." Good news. We've just reached the 16-hour mark.
Your hubby and you.
Hey!
Shadows. You were only ever.
And we are 49 minutes in to the Desolation of Smaug Part 2. I don't know how far that is into the film, but it's possibly got about another hour to go. So we're looking at 4 hours, which brings us to
As if it was his to give.
just short of probably about 5 o'clock, 5, half 5, 6 maybe at the most. It's not too bad.
What have we done? And should this...
We are 16 and a half hours in, and Desolation of Smaug is finished, and we've just started Battle of the Five Armies. How do you feel? I don't feel tired. I generally should feel tired. We've just sat and watched 16 and a half hours of Middle-earth, and nothing has changed. I feel awake. I think if anything that is going to be maybe the hardest part would be this. But I was expecting it to, for some reason, to be a lot later than what it is, because it's only just gone 2 o'clock. So my previous estimation was in fact wrong. The timings on the sheets are wrong, so they're a little bit shorter by about 5 minutes than I actually thought they were. Nonetheless, it is what it is. We are on the last movie.
I am not alone.
Are you in need of assistance, my lady? You should have stayed dead.
We are 17 hours and 17 minutes in, and I have had to resort into drinking coffee to try and wake me up, due to the fact that it is starting to catch up with me now, and I'm starting to get a little tired. I know Josh is the same. So he's currently drinking Lucozade to try and keep himself awake for the last possible 2 hours. So we will make it through. We will make it through the day. We will do this. And the worst thing is, when we want to do this again, it's going to be for even longer. So this is mainly a test run to see whether we can do it or not. Who knows? I reckon he'll fall asleep before I will. On disc 2. So we are 2 minutes away from the 18-hour mark. There we go, there it is on the timer. And we have just started the last disc of Battle for the Five Armies, which is probably about an hour to an hour and a half long.
want any more visitors, well-wishers, or distant relations.
And what about very old friends?
We are done. It is finished, and it took us 18 hours 57 minutes. So I can now finally hit stop, and that is the time it's taken us to watch all 6 extended editions of the Middle-earth series. That's Lord of the Rings, that's Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers, Return of the King, and then The Hobbit, Unexpected Journey, Desolation of Smaug, and Battle of the Five Armies. We are surprisingly tired, and I think it was only around sort of
Start
the last sort of disc and a half, sort of halfway through Battle of the Five Armies, that we kind of went, yeah, we are getting tired now. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. I am gonna sign off and go to bed, so that's my plan, and I think pretty much the same is for you. So on that basis, hit that subscribe button, please check out some content here, and we shall see you guys on the next video.
See you.